football player, competitive. You know, Kendall's a good football player, he's competitive, and you know, at the end of the day, you know, competitive people are going to make your football team better. And Kendall's done a good job of going against him during practice and pushing him. And, you know, don't get me wrong, Isaiah beat him on the one time, and everybody got the video. There's plenty of times when Kendall beat Isaiah on plays where they both could have made the play. So, but that's what practice is about. When you can go into practice every day and feel like your guys at wide receiver are making the DBs better, and the DBs are making your guys at receiver better, you almost get to the point where the games are easier than practice. And that's, you know, kind of the goal, I think, at the end of the day. Every DB or receiver coach will tell you that if you can make practice easier than the game, you're going to have a lot of success come Saturdays.
Regardless of who wins, gets named starting QB, do you feel at this point it's clear that whoever wins it maybe is set up better for success than Logan was, just in terms of pieces being more ready around him?
I think the running game is going to be improved. I think that having Bucky and Ryan Malik back are going to really help this whole organization as an offense. I think that obviously these receivers we have are a year older, and you know, whoever gets named the starter definitely has pieces around him that I feel like Logan didn't have last year, and that's tough. You know, we relied on Logan so heavily last year. If he played well, we won. If he didn't play well, we didn't, and that's a lot of pressure for anybody. You know, and that's kind of the way we went last year. I think this year will be a little less pressure on that quarterback.
You've talked about Isaiah and Cam. Where does this leave Dimitri in the mix?
Well, Dimitri, you know, got banged up early in camp and didn't practice for a while, and you know, that kind of put him back. But guys step up, and guys were able to be able to kind of jockey their way in position for playing time. And Dimitri's still kind of coming back, and it's not that Dimitri's not going to play, but Dimitri every day has got to fight for his playing time. And right now, you know, he's got to prove that he deserves to be on the football field for more than, you know, a couple plays a game. He's got to deserve that he earns 10 snaps, 15 snaps, 20 snaps, or being back to be a starter. But right now, the guys that we've had in camp have done a great job, and you know, we'll see where it goes. You can't ever anticipate that guys aren't going to get hurt at some point during the season, and he's got to be ready to go, to be able to go in and play 50 plays at any time. So that's just kind of the way we're going to approach it.
We ask you a lot about Isaiah and Cam. Josh, how's he looked this fall? I mean, I don't know if we've talked about him much recently.
I mean, Josh has done a good job. You know, he's been the guy that's been quietly probably had the best camp of all the guys, and you know, he's running great routes. He's catching the football. The inconsistency issues that he had last year are almost gone. You know, he's still learning. He's as all the guys are. There's different nuances that he's cleaning up, that he's doing better. He's blocking more consistently, and you know, he's a guy really from the beginning of camp that I anticipated being a starter regardless of who the other guy was. Whether Josh was at the one side and it was going to be Dimitri, or it was Isaiah or Cam, and Josh was going to slide to the other side. So, and that's kind of how it played out. And you know, just excited at his progress. We got some playmakers out there. It's fun to watch practice and see Josh and see Isaiah and Cam and Dimitri and Willie and Bucky and Malik, and you just go, you kind of can take a breath as a coach and realize that there's a lot of different options you have, and you know, we just got to continue to push forward and get those guys to football, and obviously running the ball is going to be a big key to that too.
You recruited Cam and Isaiah. Did you sense when you were signing them, whatever, that they were, even then, they were set up to contribute right away, or has this surprised you that they've sort of forced their way into the mix?
It didn't surprise me at all. I mean, watching those guys live, I mean, just understanding what they're about as a person, the way they learn, you know, the way that they're able to pick up things, having conversations with them on the phone, and just talking football and realizing what they are. And I have a little test. You know, I always say, true football guys, if you're a football guy and football means everything to you, we'll go down the locker room, and Lester, when they come out, Lester has all the gear and all the gloves and all that crap. There's the ball right in front, and there's jerseys everywhere. Both those guys went and picked the football up first thing they did. They didn't go look at the gloves, they didn't go look at the jerseys, they didn't go look at the helmets, they went straight for the football. And it's a ball guy. I went to Cam's house on a home visit. There's like 3 footballs in the living room. All right, he's playing with the ball the whole entire time. Isaiah at his house. Football and the basketball. He's dribbling the basketball. He's flinging up the. I mean, they're ball guys. It means everything to them, and I understand that. And I knew coming in here, watching those guys play, that they would get into that group right away. Now,